Czechoslovakia and graduated from the top of his medical school. And the government at that time needed a dental surgeon. So they told him, you're a surgeon, a dental surgeon. He wanted to be a regular surgeon. Very miserable for 2 years, defected, left under barbed wire. Took him a week to get to Turkey, and then to some friends with the U.S. Air Force Base got him to Germany, where my mom was a nurse. They got together, got married, moved back to New York, and the rest is history. I like to tell that story because a lot of the drive that I have to succeed and accomplish as much as I can comes from that drive from my dad, working so hard to change his life and make his kids' lives even better. So here I am in Florida for 5 years now, with a real estate license, about 17 years now. Started in New York City. We moved out to Long Island. Wanted a little bit of a backyard, some green space for children and the 2 dogs that we had. So I got my broker's license there, made it to number 2 in my office, and Andy got a job relocation to Florida, and we said, sure, I'm going to start it all over again. Luckily, Compass was not in Tampa Bay yet, and I knew what they were doing in New York. I saw them collect all the top agents from every firm nationally, and as they opened offices, all the best agents jumped ship to Compass. So I knew if I got here first before Compass did, and I became their guy, which I was for 2 years, there were no other Compass agents. I think I did 27 referrals nationally the first year I had my Florida real estate license. So that kind of put me on the map as the guy for this area. Very quickly, I signed a contract with a high-rise developer to build a $400 million tower on the lot behind Parks and Rec. You know that lot's still empty. The deal fell apart. I built my team from 3 agents to, I think, 7 the first year to fill that sales team. And when the hedge fund backed out, I had all these agents and no sales office to fill. So very quickly, I had to pivot my business and learn how to create leads for my growing team, which is now at 13 agents. And I think a lot of that is just from my reputation that word got around that it was a great team to work for, successful team. And so right now we have 2 agents on the beaches. So one in Indian Rocks Beach, one in Treasure Island, 2 in downtown St. Pete, including myself, 4 agents in South Tampa, an agent up in Pasco County. She lives in Spring Hill. She's amazing, covers Hernando, Pasco, Hudson, Newport Richey. So we have a really wide territory that we cover. That's why I always like to really mention that. It's not just Peter in St. Pete. It's Michelle in Spring Hill and Danielle and Charlie and Jared in downtown Tampa. So if you have somebody who's, told you that they have a relative moving and it's maybe like an hour and a half from here, and you're like, no, Peter's not going to be able to help with that. We most likely will. And even if we can't personally, I have a very strong relationship with other agents throughout the territory, even nationally. I probably pass about 20 referrals nationally that I can get paid on. So it's very helpful for me if someone says they have a relative in Detroit that's moving, or Los Angeles, San Francisco. Not only can I monetize that, but I'll also have more referrals sent back to my way, which in turn creates more referrals for all of you. As my business has grown, I've really seen how the referral process is extremely useful and helpful. I'd say probably 75% of my business comes from referrals from other agents nationally. So joining a chapter like this, only makes my business stronger to be able to refer reputable professionals to them. I think I've got 3 Compass Concierge projects going right now where the houses are being renovated, and the money was fronted up front by a third-party vendor that we have called Notable, and they don't have to come out of pocket to do any of the repairs until closing. One of them is on St. Pete Beach now. We've got many people in this group have done work on a bunch of these projects. So I'm looking forward to, I don't know where the timer is. Okay, thank you. Looking forward to, passing even more business. And, this year has been our best year. which I'm very happy to say. A lot of people have slowed down and feeling the pain of the economy. The rates have gone up quite a bit. Our business is only growing, and the team has grown as well. So I really do encourage people to get to know me, have a one-to-one, see how I can possibly help them and learn more about their businesses and how I can refer them. Everybody's been so great that I've met with so far, and I can't speak highly enough about BNI. This is actually the second chapter I've joined. When I first moved to St. Pete, I joined a chapter under Andy's company as a credit card processor, mainly so that I could meet people that I could refer in my real estate business. I never spoke about real estate, but obviously there was a realtor in that chapter who's been there for many, many years, and I knew if a seat ever became available, I would apply. And very luckily, this chapter had an opening. So can't speak highly enough about BNI, and very, very happy to be here. And I think I've probably spoken as much as I can. So thank you, and yeah, sure, absolutely.
Hey, so you said that you can refer out to anywhere in the nation.
Absolutely.
So if I hear of somebody moving to say Seattle or looking for housing in Seattle or whatever, I can tell you have a contact. You can give referral.
I don't just have a contact. I have a personal relationship with that agent. I belong to 3 other networking groups that are internal within Compass. One of them is called Realm. They only take the top 1% of agents nationwide.
So you're saying the top one?
1.5% probably, yeah. So thank you. And that agent that I have in mind, she actually sent me the CFO of Nordstrom, who I just sold a lot to on Snell Isle for $5 million. So that relationship is very, very strong there. So not only are those deals happening, but I just listed and sold a condo, a 1-bedroom, 1-bath up in Clearwater for $180,000. We do everything from so anywhere in the nation.
Anywhere in the nation, moving in and moving out.
Yeah, and I most likely have met that person in person. We have a lot of in-person events within these groups. Compass has a yearly retreat every year. This year it was in San Diego. That's why I wasn't here in the beginning of November. And always face-to-face networking goes on every year. Twice a year, I'll get together with that same group. So it's really nice that I can say I personally know these people I'm referring. It's not just somebody that I found on a list and gave their name. So yeah,
you're gonna get taken care of too. I got you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Bless.
Your hours are Monday to Friday, not always hot.
You looked at my Google profile. So yeah, I mean, I'm 24/7. For honestly, I don't like to say that to everybody, but I do get calls that are very important. It'll be 10 o'clock at night. I don't always pick up the phone, but if it's a deal that is on the wire and I know there's like a 2-day inspection window, I'm gonna pick up the phone and make sure that deal works out. Yes. All right. Thank you very much.